back from vacation. I have truly missed you guys, and I can't wait to give you the information today about what's going on in our housing market here in Jacksonville, St. Johns County, as well as St. Augustine. There has been some new developments that you should be aware of, as well as some great deals currently going on. Now, this is not a green screen. I thought I'd give you some beautiful scenery as we're talking about all what's going on as far as interest rates, deals, and our current medium home price and what you should expect when it comes to buying and selling a home here in Northeast Florida. Why not give you a beautiful backdrop, right? Well, we're going to give you all the details, so we want to be sure that you stay tuned to the very end, and we're actually going to show you some of what the national news is reporting as far as the housing market. I think you might be a little surprised, so stay tuned, guys, and thanks for being here. Before we dive into the numbers of what's going on in our markets, both Jacksonville, St. Johns County, and St. Augustine, I want to show you a clip from the national news that just came out from Yahoo Financial as far as what's going on with the housing market as a whole.
Housing market, it isn't showing many signs of cooling, even as mortgage rates hit a 22-year high. The Kashira index showed housing prices continued to rise in June. The national composite up almost 1% month over month and seeing no change compared to last year. Now, prices have held strong thanks to low existing home inventory. That's been a boon for home builders. Looking at home builder stocks, they're all up over 20% year to date. Patalano, National Mortgage News Editor-in-Chief. So good to see you here, Heidi. We still have this very tight housing market here. Good news for home builders, though, but when do some of these home buyers get a break?
Right. There's a inventory crunch right now, and that is keeping prices high despite the fact that mortgage rates are still inching up.
All right, so what did you guys think of that report? It may have seemed a little unsettling, but I have good news. There's actually certain parts of our region right now where inventory is getting closer towards four months of inventory. Remember, to have a balanced market, we need around 5.5 to 6 months of inventory to be a little more balanced, where the sales are in this favor of the buyer. We actually have one part of St. Johns County right now where inventory is approaching 4 months of inventory. So we're getting close, guys. We're getting there for a more balanced market. So don't worry, don't be dismayed. The change and the balancing out is coming. Now, with interest rates still on the rise, as they said in the news report, we have seen sales continue here in Northeast Florida throughout the summer. What has carried our market is our builders. So many of our new home construction builders have been incentivizing customers, helping buy down their rate, and still with customers selling their homes in other parts of the country, taking the equity from their sale of their home in California and able to still buy a house cash here and live easy breezy at the beach for the rest of life. So that has been what has been sustaining our market here in Northeast Florida.
To give an easier visual of where our current home prices are falling here in Northeast Florida across our 3 major counties, I compiled this chart for you so you can look at the comparison of single family homes starting in January and where we stand now as our closeout sales as of August. You will notice from January to now August, our median home sales price has increased. Now, this chart does not reflect condos and or townhomes, but as you see with our average single family home, prices have increased due to the lack of inventory and the lack of available homes.
When we look at St. Augustine, St. Johns County, or Jacksonville, the median home price from January up until August, even with interest rates being higher, there has been a significant increase. Now, you may be saying, okay, well, where's the good news, right? The good news is that builders are still right now having a massive incentives to go along with their current inventory. Some customers are still getting deals, guys, where their interest rates are being bought down as low as 3.99. The last good interest rate I heard of a builder buying down for a customer was around 4.75. Yes, 4.75. So some people are still taking advantage of that because they're saying, well, hey, still I can buy a house for $450,000 or $500,000, get my closing costs paid, and get my interest rate bought down. People are still buying. Now, I know you may be saying, well, where's the good news? That is the good news. The builders are still working with us, unlike when interest rates were 2% and 3%, that they were basically telling us to kick rocks if we asked for any incentives. there's still deals out there. I always advise my customers right now that if you are looking to buy, the best thing to do is to go with new construction. Even if it's a builder that's not offering incentives, if it takes a year to build your house, let's say you put the money down now, it takes them a year to build a house. A year from now, we're hoping the market will be a little more balanced and the Fed will be so kind to lower interest rates back to maybe 5%, maybe 6%, a little more of a normal pace. And so a lot of people are banking on that. They're going ahead, building their dream home and preparing that by this time next year, interest rates might be a little more level, okay? So there's always a way, guys. Just know that where people are saying right now, it looks like we're going to have a crash for us at the pace that we're going, at the rate that people are still moving to Florida. There's no sign for us right now that we have a crash. People don't really have much incentives right now to fold on their home when they have over $200,000 to $300,000 worth of equity in their home at a rate of 2 to 3% as far as their interest rate is concerned. Okay, so I hate to be a bearer of bad news for those that were hoping for a crash, but it doesn't look like that's going to happen here in Northeast Florida. But you do want to make sure that you're taking advantage of these deals. Now, if you want to know which particular builders are offering the best deals, be sure to reach out to me. I'm happy to walk you through the process. Make sure you know where the best deals are so you can take advantage of it, so you can make this beautiful paradise home and be my neighbor. I would love to have you. All right, guys, stay tuned for the next video. Be sure to watch our video on comparing Rivertown to Shearwater. All right, guys.
Forget that we've compiled a great list of resources for you on this channel. All you have to do is access it via your phone or your computer, and you can click on that video tab at the top. It'll pull up our full catalog of our full list of videos of everything you need to know about this area here in Northeast Florida. All right, stay tuned, guys, and be sure to check it out.